Do you know, on a road in Chicago, some people survived terrible crashes because they followed a woman who didn't exist. Archer Avenue cuts southwest out of the city, running beside freight tracks and old neighborhoods before passing the iron gates of Resurrection Cemetery. Today, it feels ordinary. Traffic lights, late-night restaurants, headlights sliding across asphalt. But a century ago, this area was nearly empty prairie. In the early 1900s, the road connected scattered dance halls and taverns outside the city limits. Young couples came to escape strict city rules. Music played late into the night, and when the dances ended, people walked home along miles of unlit road. There were no ambulances nearby, no street lamps, and if something happened, help was far away. One cold night near the end of the 1920s, a teenage girl left a ballroom after an argument. Witnesses remembered her white party dress moving through the dark as she walked alone toward the city. She never arrived. Sometime before dawn, a car struck her along Archer Avenue and drove off. By morning, police found her body beside the roadside grass. She was buried in Resurrection Cemetery, the same white dress folded carefully into a coffin. For a while, nothing happened. Then the reports began. During the early 1930s, Chicago officers responding to crashes along Archer Avenue recorded strange statements from injured drivers. Several insisted a young woman had appeared after the accident. She didn't speak. She simply stood nearby and motioned for them to follow. Confused and hurt, they obeyed. They walked or drove behind her until she guided them toward lights. A hospital road, a gas station, a farmhouse with a telephone. But once they reached safety and turned back, she was gone. No footsteps retreating into the dark, no door opening, only empty pavement stretching toward the cemetery gates. Police blamed shock. Head trauma could cause hallucinations, yet the witnesses did not know each other, and still described the same pale girl in a white dress coming from the same place. Years passed, and the sightings changed. By the 1940s, drivers claimed they picked up a silent hitchhiker along the same stretch of road. She gave an address, or said nothing at all, but as the car passed the cemetery entrance, the back seat became empty. The story spread across Chicago newspapers. People named her Resurrection Mary, the vanishing hitchhiker. But older residents remembered something different. They said before she ever asked for rides, she walked ahead of cars. Truck drivers reported slowing down after seeing a woman crossing the road, only to discover a stalled vehicle hidden beyond the headlights. Others swerved after following her off the shoulder and missed fallen debris or a collapsed wagon bridge ahead. In each case, she appeared moments before disaster. She never waved frantically, never shouted warnings. She only walked, and people lived. Today, Archer Avenue is bright and busy, yet late-night drivers still report braking for a figure in white where no pedestrian could be. Sometimes police later find an obstruction in that exact spot. The legend calls her a hitchhiker trying to get home. But the earliest stories suggest she already knows she can't. Perhaps the walk never ended the night she died. And every passing headlight becomes another traveler on the same dark road she once took alone, not seeking a ride, but guiding others safely past the place she never left.